Debt is defined as money owed to a person, a bank, or a company. But I define debt as a thief, a robber, one who steals from my potential financial success. I hate debt with a passion. So let's talk about it today. How to get out of debt fast. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Derrick Boger with Financial Integrity, where we bring integrity into your finances. Now on this channel, we provide money tips, video support, all kind of financial wisdom you need to become the financial success you were created to be. So if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. Oh, the dreaded D word, debt. D-E-B-T. 4 letters that I look at like a cuss word. Just don't even say it. But before we even get into how to pay the debt off fast, there are 3 things you must consider. Number 1 is actually confront the debt. Whatever you owe, stop running from it. Stop saying I'm afraid to see the number. Regardless how big it is, you actually owe it. Secondly, you must permanently change the behavior that got you in that debt in the first place. Whatever habits you were doing before, you gotta stop. You must quit and focus on getting out of debt. So thirdly, be willing to pay the debt back. You actually owe the money, so let's pay it back and get on the plan. Now, I personally feel if I stop the video right now, I've given you enough to be successful. But I want to over-deliver on that promise. So, first of all, you must understand that you can be debt-free. Every person in America can. So regardless how hopeless you feel, no matter how large your student loan debt is, you can do it. You have the ability to pay all debts off and to actually have a life of financial freedom. But it does take you being intentional. Remember, personal finance is only 20% head knowledge, but it's 80% behavior. If you can control the person in the mirror, the person I shave with, the person that's looking back at me, then you can be debt-free. So now here are 7 tips that can allow you to be debt-free fast. So tip number 1 is to get mad at the debt. I mean, just draw a line in the sand, say I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I hate this debt. Like really, I'm amped up. I just hate it. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get rid of it. And mean it. And if you do that, watch the madness go crazy. Watch the momentum that you begin to build as soon as you do that. Number 2 is to have a plan. Like actually write it out. Use the online debt calculator. Say, all right, from this moment, it'll take me exactly 3.5 years to be completely debt free. Put a plan, put it in front of you, put it on the refrigerator, in your office, on your mirror, so while you're brushing your teeth, you're looking at it. Keep your motivation going. I mean, get fired up and say, I want everyone that's close to me, accountability partners, to know how serious I am about this thing. Attack it with a vengeance. Number 3 is to stop using debt. You can't get out of the hole, digging the hole deeper. Just quit it. Use cash. If you have the money to buy something, then you can buy it. But if you don't have the money, stop buying on credit. No more borrowing money. No more getting a loan. No more payday cash advances. None of that. No more students with a loan. Quit. Leave the debt alone. Don't go to another class, another online program if you don't have the cash for it. To get out of debt, you must stop adding more debt. And number 4 is to cut out all unnecessary expenses. I'm talking about cable, tablets, cell phones, internet if you don't have to have it, music accounts, the Spotify, the Netflix, the Amazon Prime, anything that's pulling away extra income that you don't have to have. Remember, you're asking how to get out of debt fast. Some of the stuff we have is just luxury. We don't have to have them. They're not necessities, but we just want them. It makes our life more convenient. Now, if you can buckle down, get out of debt, all those things, I'm all for them. You can get them back in your life, but not when you're trying to get out of debt fast. Number 5 is to earn extra money. I mean, go out and be creative. Work some overtime. Get a part-time job. Sell some stuff. Get your side hustle on. Find ways to bring more income in the house so that you can knock that debt off real fast. Number 6 is to have an emergency fund. That's right. When you don't have an emergency fund or a savings in place, everything seems like an emergency. It's amazing how once you have something set aside that just in case life happens, it usually doesn't happen. It's like the law of Murphy. Anything that can go bad will go bad. But when you have something in place, it just seems to work a lot better for you. Number 7, all extra money goes toward debt. Now, the money doesn't go a little bit here, a little bit there. All money, we list it smallest to largest, and we take minimum payments on all bills except for the smallest debt. All extra money we have goes to that smallest debt. Now, once you pay that first debt off, you just simply go to the next debt. Again, minimum payments on the others. All extra money goes to the next debt. When that's gone, we go to the next debt. We find focus on one debt at a time and we attack it till it's completely gone. We demolish it. We destroy it. We get debt out of our life forever. And just watch how that momentum begins to fuel your focus. You'll find creative ways the longer you go on how to pay something else off. You'll get excited to see the number dwindling down month after month. Stay focused, stay committed, and you can be debt free. People get in debt for so many different reasons. So whether it's school, medical bills, job loss, or just plain stupidity, it doesn't really matter why, but you must say, I won't let it happen again. So in moving forward, make sure you're mindful to stay focused on getting out of debt and never going back to it at all. Now here's my last point. Regardless how you feel about this video, nothing helps you unless you're willing to change. I think all these tips can be helpful to anyone, but if you just watch the video, turn it off, and kind of keep living the way you're living, nothing will ever change in your personal situation. And I get it. Getting out of debt can feel intimidated, hopeless, or you can just say the process is so long ahead. So here's my challenge to you. Within the next 24 hours, do at least one thing toward getting out of debt fast. Now for you, maybe it's writing that written plan. Maybe for you, it's cutting a credit card up. Maybe it's calling your friends and just saying, hey, I need some accountability. Here's my goal moving forward. Maybe it's making an extra payment on that debt. Regardless what it is, show some initiative within the next 24 hours to make a change. Well, there you have it, 7 ways to get out of debt fast. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. But if you know anyone that could benefit from these tips, take a minute, share, hit the like button, leave me a comment, but make sure you subscribe so that you can get more videos that can help you become the financial success that you were created to be. Cut out all unnecessary expenses. That's right. I mean, all of them. Netflix, cable, internet if you don't need it, music accounts, Netflix, Spotify,